Stuart J. Raj here. Did you know that depending on where you are in the world, there could be a whole world going on around you, right beneath your nose, without you even knowing about it? Now, often people ask me, why do you want to learn a language? And if it's asked to other people, they might say, oh, so I can communicate with the people who speak it. For me, that's not so much the case. I want to learn a language because I want to understand what's going around me and what drives the people around me and who speak that language. Now, when I just came back from my recent trip to China 2 days ago, I took a photo here in Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok. And it's fascinating, just the different levels that this one photo can tell us about how people perceive themselves, the culture, and what's going on around you, and how confusion might happen without you even knowing it or realizing it. Now have a look at this. Now it looks fairly innocuous. You see this sign here. In English, the first thing your eyes might be drawn to if you're an English speaker, it says, no trolleys allowed. Fair enough. This was around the place where you pick up your bags and take them off the conveyor belt. But have a look here. No trolleys allowed in English, but in Thai it says จอดรถเข็นกระเป๋าบริเวณนี้ Park your trolleys here. So in English, no trolleys allowed. In Thai it says, park your trolleys here. But in Chinese it says, 禁止使用手推车. So it's forbidden to use trolleys here. So in English and Chinese, we're forbidding the use of trolleys. But in Thai, it says, use your trolleys here or park your trolleys here, which is fascinating. Now, that could be taken as, for Thais, it's one rule, and for English speakers and Chinese speakers or any other foreigners, it's the other. Or it could just be the whole perception of what a line means in a culture. For foreign cultures outside of Thailand, it might be perceived that when you see this line, it's taken as a dividing line and you're not allowed to come past here. But for a Thai, จอดรถเข็นกระเป๋าบริเวณนี้, you can see it's park your trolleys here. It's put in the positive so as not to hurt anybody's feelings, perhaps. So you can be เกรงใจ เกรงใจ means to take into consideration other people's feelings and not hurting them. And so please park your trolleys here rather than just saying forbidden to use trolleys or no trolleys allowed in English. So this is just one example of how language, once we understand a language, not only do we see a whole new world that's opened up to us, we might realize that actually it's a very different world that people are perceiving than the world that is shown to us in our own language.